Good evening. I'm Paul Mullins, Superintendent of Logan County Schools. I'm here to update everyone on our transition to full in-person learning and where we are since returning to our hybrid schedule on January the 19th. The decision I'm going to announce this evening is not one that I take lightly. I always try to use the filter of what is in the students' and staff's best interest, what is the safest, and how will we proceed after this is announced, and how long until we can return to normalcy. I understand that it may not be popular with some to delay the return of in-person learning for pre-K through 5, and I understand that. However, I look at the big picture and I want to err on the side of safety for both our students and our staff. I have an important responsibility to keep everyone as safe as possible. We had originally set a tentative date of February the 8th for return of pre-K through 5 and hope to follow a few weeks later with grades 6 through 8. In this video and also through a press release, I'm announcing that pre-K through 8th grade will return to full in-person learning on Monday, March the 1st. On Friday, January 22nd, staff that signed up for the COVID-19 vaccine were given their first dose. The second dose is scheduled for Friday, February the 19th. If we wait until March the 1st, our staff will have had their second shot and had over a week to reach higher levels of safety. You'll notice that we are adding grades 6 through 8 to this returning group. The original plan would have had middle school returning a few weeks after elementary. But now, teachers across all pre-K through 8 will have time to prepare for a simultaneous return of students. This will also give our administrators more time to work through the challenges and logistics that can come with having all students back in person at Logan County's elementary/middle schools. At this time, we have not determined a return date for high school students. Due to the logistics of keeping students and staff safe, social distancing in the classrooms and during class changes and at lunch and all those places is a challenge that we'll have to continue to work through. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and let you know as soon as possible when the high school students may return for full in-person classes. When students return to full in-person learning, we have to consider what happens when they return to school. More students in classrooms will mean less ability to social distance while adding logistical challenges that include students in the halls during class changes, supervision of areas like bathrooms, cafeterias, teachers wiping down 30 desks between classes, parking lots, and etc. Also, with additional students in each building, the number of students and staff quarantine will rise when we do have more positive cases in our schools. One challenge we have is securing enough substitutes for the district, and we currently don't have enough subs available. If we have to quarantine staff and don't have subs to fill those positions, we won't be able to conduct in-person learning, and thus could lead to more virtual learning. The use of hybrid schedule, although flawed, has allowed for the most part to have uninterrupted schedule for several months. One goal we had trying to avoid bouncing back and forth between schedules, in-person, hybrid, and virtual, as I know this too presents many challenges for our parents. I do believe our best chance to remain in person once we bring students back is after our staff have received their second vaccination. Once again, it is my responsibility to determine as safe as possible return for our 3,600 students and staff that we serve in Logan County. Ultimately, their health and safety at school will determine how much the virus could spread when they return home and visit with grandparents, neighbors, etc. We thank you for your support and perseverance through this. Again, we know it is a difficult time for a lot of people and a lot of our families, but we also want you to know that these decisions are always made to keep everyone safe. Thank you for your support of Logan County Schools.